Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So for the last rebuild of NBA 2K23, for the last video of NBA 2K23, we will be doing a what if the Oklahoma City Thunder kept Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden together. Yeah, I feel like they would make an absolute dynasty if they kept these three together, as well as like Serge Ibaka as well. So this is the young Oklahoma City Thunder team. We got Kevin Durant, we got Cephalosha, Russell Westbrook, Nick Collison, James Harden. We got Kenny, Serge Ibaka. We got Bonzi Wills. We got Sean Chandler, and also we got Channing. So a lot of young players in this team for sure. So if you take a look at their rotation the way it is right now, we got Russell Westbrook, Cephalosha, Kevin Durant, Nick Collison. We got Sean Chandler, James Harden, Kenny. We got Serge Ibaka down here. We got Bonzo Wills. We got Channing. So what I want to do is I want to actually start Serge Ibaka right away because we all know what player he turns in the future. So I'm going to start Serge Ibaka, and that's all we need to do. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I don't plan on stopping at the trade deadline at all. So at the end of the season, LeBron James is your MVP. Rookie of the Year is Hasheem. We got sixth man going to Brandon Jennings. Defensive player is also LeBron James. Most improved is Rodney. And Coach of the Year, we got Rick. So All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, the All-NBA. We do get Kevin Durant, All-NBA second team. Here's All-NBA third team, though. So these two were actually made the fourth seed. Now I don't know how, because the West must have been terrible then. I mean, no, not much. We won 51 games this season, which is a great accomplishment, because I thought, we started off the season very slow, and I thought we weren't going to make the playoffs, but I guess we turned around. So heading into our player stats, we got 27 from Kevin Durant, 22 from Russell Westbrook, 16 from James Harden, his rookie year off the bench. I'm probably going to start him next year, though, but we'll see what happens. We got 9 from Cephalosha, we got 8 from Kenny, we got 7 from Serge Ibaka, 6 from Nick Collison, and 5 and 10 from Sean Chandler. So against the Golden State Warriors here, well, they have Stephen Curry, they have this is rookie Stephen Curry. You got Jason Richardson, Mike Devon Lee, and yeah, so pretty good team in Golden State. And against Golden State, we are going to go ahead and we're going to lose in 6. So it's a great accomplishment to make the playoffs with this team. I feel like eventually we will be one of the best teams in the league. The Wizards go on to win the championship. Finals MVP go on to Richard Jefferson. Wow. Not going to lie, I don't know how this team won a championship. Alright, so heading into historical changes here, we actually did get an historical change. So we're changing the uniforms of the Oklahoma City Thunder. So I don't know if it's like the change of like the Supersonics thing to Oklahoma City. I'm not quite sure, but all I know is that we're changing the uniform. So to go ahead and take a look in the draft ladder here, I doubt we have like a lottery pick, and we don't. So let's see what pick we have though. And we have pick 26 in the draft, so we can add a pretty good player here. If we would have got a higher pick, I was like aiming to try and get like somebody like Hassan Whiteside. He'd be a pretty good starting center for this team. We could trade up to like pick 5, but I don't really want to do that. I want to save our assets for something bigger. So I'm just gonna hop into the draft here and see what is on the board. So if you don't know what draft this is, I'm pretty sure it's like the Paul George draft. Yeah, so John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins, Gordon Hayward, Paul George. So let's see who goes number 1. So number 1, the Memphis Grizzlies are selecting DeMarcus Cousins. Number 2, the Mavericks are selecting John Wall. That's interesting. But does that affect Luka Doncic's career with the Mavericks? I don't know. Number 3 goes Cole, and then number 4 we got Gordon Hayward. So let's see what's on the board for us. So we got Jordan Crawford here. We got Ish Smith. We got Greg Monroe. We got pretty good players here. But I think I'm going to go ahead and take the youngest one I see in Greg Monroe. So Greg Monroe, welcome to the team. We also got one more second-round pick. We got, like, Boban on the board. I just took a center. I don't know if I want to take another one here. I'm going to try and take, like, a person like I know. There's not really anybody here. I'm going to take Elijah Millsap. Don't know if he's a real player or not, but that'll conclude my draft. So it's going to go ahead and sign both of these guys. Why not? Greg Monroe. The team and player options. So Kevin Durant, I'm going to accept. Russell Westbrook, I'm going to accept. Then Ibaka, I'm going to accept them as well. So qualifying offers, we got a lot of them, but I'm only gonna extend these 2 guys, I guess. And then heading into free agency, we LeBron James is a free agent, and he's only asked for 18 million, probably because back in the day these guys only asked for like 20 to 25, something like that, so less money. So heading into the bird rights here, we got Cephalosha and we got Quincy. So the only thing I'm not going to make a big move yet, but the only thing I would do this offseason is probably go ahead and get a better center on this team for sure. So maybe we can use all these centers to trade for one, or we can sign one, because we have a lot of money. So Yao Ming is really not what I'm looking for. I want like a young developing center. Shaq, definitely not what I'm looking for. He's 38. Yeah, so we might actually have to trade for one. So I'm not really liking any of these options. And Yao Ming's the best person out there, and I'm not really liking that. So I'm gonna see with all the assets that with all the center assets that we have, and we also got Nick Collison. So let's see if we can make a trade for a better center. Alright, so I think I found the trade that we're doing here. We're trading these three guys here. We can open up 1 minute for Serge Ibaka. We go ahead and trade Nick Collison here. We're trading to the Los Angeles Clippers for DeAndre Jordan and Michael Reed here. It gives us more depth, gives us a young, promising, developing center. So I'm going to go ahead and make the trade. I'm going to trade these three guys for DeAndre Jordan and Michael Reed. Two very good role players, two very good players in the league. So Michael Reed will be our backup small forward for this year, honestly. 14 points. He just averaged 20 last year, though. So 14 points, 46% from three. Welcome to the team. Very good addition. We also get a center in DeAndre Jordan, which he should develop really nicely here. Only 21 years old, and we got Greg Monroe to hopefully back him up. So I'm really liking the first trade that we did. Next thing we need to do is probably just fill out our depth. So we need, like, I would say a backup shooting guard, backup power forward. So this needs some depth all around. So I'm going to see if I can find a backup power forward first. So we got Lou, we got, yeah, so I don't know if these options are really the best, but... So I actually went ahead and made some moves. I re-signed Cephalosha here to either come off the bench or start. So Harden can either start or come off the bench. That is still questionable. I'll make that decision when the season starts. I also went ahead and signed PJ Tucker to a 1+1 deal, basically, as a team option at the end. And then, yeah, so he'll be our backup power forward. I might sign another one just in case. So we need to sign more forward, and we need to sign just one more center just in case. We got Jason Collins here. We got, like, Chucky Grady. We got Dwayne House. Give me Dwayne House in like a minimum contract, then I'll go ahead and sign another power forward. So give me Craig Smith on a minimum 2-year minimum contract as well. Then I'll go ahead and sign both of these guys, and after that we should be fine. After that, I don't want to do anything more this offseason. I want to hang on development. Like I said, I just want to bank on development here, and it is working pretty good. KD is up, Russell Westbrook is up, James Harden is up, Cephalosha is up, DeAndre Jordan is up to an 81. That's exactly why I traded for him. I knew he would develop. Ibaka and also Kenny is up, as well as PJ Tucker. So your rotation heading into this season, we got Russell Westbrook, Cephalosha. They still want to start him, which is fine with me, I guess. Because Harden did, I believe he came off the bench like his whole time with Oklahoma City. I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna start Cephalosha for one more season. So it's Russell Westbrook, Cephalosha, Kevin Durant, Serge Ibaka, DeAndre Jordan, James Harden. We got Michael Reed, we got Kenny, we got PJ Tucker, and we got Craig Smith. So honestly, it's a pretty good rotation to me. But yeah, I do want to play a backup center, so instead I'm just gonna go ahead and play Greg Monroe these minutes so we can have a more balanced out rotation. So that's your rotation, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I don't plan on stopping at the trade deadline. I just want to feel out this year. I think we'll be a sneaky contender, not gonna lie. So LeBron James does go back-to-back on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Rookie of the Year is DeMarcus Cousins here. 6th minute J.R. Smith. Defensive player is also LeBron once again. Most improved player is Thomas, and then Coach of the Year is Jeffrey. So on the first team, we got LeBron making it, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, Derrick Rose, and on the second team. If we can get, we do get a Kevin Durant on the second team once again. We do not get Russell Westbrook or any other guys. So this year, we were the second seed, so we were even better. So that's very good to see. So heading into our player stats, we got 25 from KD, we got 20 from Russell Westbrook, 17 from Harden off the bench again. He should have won 6th Man of the Year, or did he not? That is missing. Let me check one more time, and looks like he didn't win 6th Man of the Year. I don't know how, but yeah, it is what it is. 13.5 from Michael Reed, 10 from Serge Ibaka, 7 from Cephalosha, 6 from Kenny, 6 from DeAndre Jordan with 9 rebounds, 5 from PJ Tucker, 4.5 from Greg Monroe, and then with 2 rebounds. So we got to play the Sacramento Kings. So they got Deron Williams, Tyreek Evans, Desmond, so they got Marc Gasol. We should be able to beat this team, not gonna lie, but you never know when we do sweep them. So At least that's realistic. And we're gonna play the Dallas Mavericks. So they got a duo of John Wall and Dirk Nowitzki. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be, yeah, Dirk is kind of, he's 32, so it's not the same, but he's still pretty good. Almost a 90 overall. So against the Dallas Mavericks, we are gonna go ahead and beat them in 6. To play the Denver Nuggets in the conference finals. So, oh my gosh, they have a duo of young Dwayne Wade and young Carmelo Anthony with J.R. Smith off the bench. Oh gosh. So we got pick 28 as well as the second round pick 28 as well. So if you're wondering what draft this is, Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson. So this is a very, very good draft here. I don't think any of these guys are gonna fall to us, no way. But I would love to at least get some type of talent here in the draft. Just gonna skip to the draft here and see what is on the board. So, the number 1 overall pick, Kawhi Leonard to the Phoenix Suns, Jimmy Butler to the Memphis Grizzlies, and Kyrie Irving to the Indiana Pacers, with Nikola Vucevic going to the Bucks and Kemba Walker going to the Jazz. So, with the 28th pick in the draft, we got Reggie Jackson on the board, Isaiah Thomas. Wow, okay, pretty good, and pretty good players. I mean, there's nobody else really. I mean, I might go with Reggie Jackson or Isaiah Thomas. I mean, you don't really need a backup point guard, really, but I guess it shouldn't hurt. I mean, ours is dirty. We couldn't need another young one. I might go with Isaiah Thomas here. I mean, he is 5'9". I don't know. I mean, just give me Isaiah Thomas here, I guess. That might be, I might regret doing that, but I guess it's fine for now. We got, like, Davis Bertans here as well, which I'll go ahead and take him with, like, one of the last picks in the draft. So, I'm going to go and sign both these guys. I feel like it was a pretty good draft, 72 and 72. Pretty decent, actually. Russell Westbrook, I'm going to accept. James Harden, DeAndre Jordan, Serge Ibaka. PJ Tucker, I'm actually going to accept that $3 million team option. Then Elijah Mitchell, I'll accept that, because why not? So, qualifying offers, we got Kevin Durant as a free agent, so a lot of teams are going to be offering him contracts. Just know that, yeah, as expected. So he wants to go to the 76ers, Nets, and Timberwolves. Interesting, but he's going to choose the 76ers, but we are going to match that contract, but he does have a qualifying offer, so that's the bad thing, but I'm going to match that contract, though. I'm going to bring him back. Just going to wait till my term is over. I'm going to match it, though. So, yeah, Kevin Durant is prepared to accept the offer from the Heat. I'm going to go ahead and match that immediately. So we get Kevin Durant back. It's a pretty cheap price, but yeah, so Kevin Durant will come back to the team, and then after that, we should be in the clear here, so we don't need to do much this offseason because I'm thinking about, like, running it back, so probably need to sign, like, an extra. I mean, I want Greg Monroe to be our backup center for the future, so after that, we don't have much to do, to be honest with you. We have 14 players in our roster, but just in case, I'll sign a center just in case. But I do want, Greg Monroe's probably going to play anyway. I'm just going to go ahead and tie someone like Paul Davis to a minimum. Then after that, that should be my offseason here. We got a full 15-man rotation. I'll see you guys in player progression. So we got Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook. James Harden is already up to an 89. So maybe, yeah, I'm actually going to start on this. There's no point of having him come off the bench again. DeAndre Jordan is up to 85 as well. Staph, Serge Ibaka, PJ Tucker, and Craig Smith. And Greg Monroe went up 3 to a 75. So this year could finally be our year to maybe go to the NBA Finals and maybe, hopefully, win a championship. I'm going to download the draft class, and then it's going to go ahead and hop into the rotation. So your rotation is, so we got right now the rotation, we got Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Serge Ibaka, DeAndre Jordan, we got Staph, we got Kenny, Michael Reed, PJ Tucker. Then I'm actually going to go ahead and play Greg Monroe again these last couple of minutes, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. LeBron just can't stop winning MVPs, but Rookie of the Year, we got Kyrie Irving, 6 men, and then there's Defensive Player Most Improved, Coach of the Year. I believe, no, it's not our coach. So this year, we were actually the number 1 seed. We were pretty successful this year. So you can see we won 63 games, one of the best in the Western Conference here. So heading into our player stats, we got 24 from KD, 20 from Westbrook, 19 from Harden, 12 from Michael Reed, 10 from Serge Ibaka, 9 and 11 from DeAndre Jordan, 8 from Staph, 9 from Kennedy, then 5 from Greg Monroe of 2 rebounds. So we're going to play the Utah Jazz. So let's see what happens. They got Paul George, LaMarcus Aldridge. So, I mean, we could beat this team, but let's see what happens. So against the Jazz, we are going to sweep them to play the Portland Trail Blazers. So CJ Watson, Aaron Gordon, Rudy Gay, got Brandon Wright, and his Freedom. So rookie and his Freedom, and I believe, no, not rookie, Aaron Gordon. So they got a pretty young team, and we are going to go ahead and lose in 5. So you might have to make another move to put this team over the top, even though I really don't want to. I feel like we're just right there. Like, it's Serge Ibaka needs to develop a little bit more. Hopefully he can crack like an 84, 85 overall this year, man. That's what I'm looking for. So in the draft, I'm selecting Jeremy Lamb, and into play options, I'm accepting Harden, Greg Monroe, and Davis Bertans. So qualifying offers, Russell Westbrook and Serge Ibaka and DeAndre Jordan are all free, and so it'll be expensive, but hopefully we can afford them all. So Russell Westbrook has the qualifying offers with DeAndre Jordan. Safalosia, honestly, if there are better options, I would, but there's not really any better options. We might have to go ahead and just bring him back. So Kobe Bryant's a free agent. We don't have the money to sign him. I'm not going to do it anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and simply, all these guys have qualifying offers. I'm just going to go ahead and wait. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and re-sign Safalosia to a 2-year deal. So I'm going to wait till the qualifying offers are over. We also got PJ Tucker, which we should have the rights to him, but I don't know. So Westbrook is getting offers. I'm going to have to match him once again. DeAndre Jordan is also getting an offer. So I'm going to have to match the two of these contracts. So I'm going to match these two, and then Safalosia I'm signing. I'm going to need to bring back PJ Tucker and Serge Ibaka. This is the next thing. So Ibaka into his qualifying offers are over. So where is PJ Tucker? Or we can sign like Delano Gallinari, which I'm interested in doing that. He does have a qualifying offer, so I should wait. So I'm going to do, I'm just going to re-sign. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to re-sign the three of these guys first. Those are the main things I have to do. Then I'll go ahead and give Serge Ibaka a nice contract. So about $13 million for 4 years. Serge Ibaka, welcome back to the team. They also need to go ahead and re-sign, or we can go ahead and sign like PJ Tucker's here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and re-sign him. So PJ Tucker, welcome to the team. Bring these two back. So PJ Tucker is locked up, and Serge Ibaka is with the team. So we brought our guys back, and after that we should be fine. Try and trade for Lou Williams here. Just came off a season averaging 18 points per game, and we all know what he does in the future. Really good backup point guard off the bench. So I'm gonna try and get him on this team. I'm gonna include Davis Bertans as well. So Isaiah Thomas, Davis Bertans, and when the 2014 first round pick for Lou Will. Let's see what they say to this. They do decline one more first round pick in the deal, and they still say no. How about just a couple seconds to get this to go through? And they say yes, we get Lou Williams on the team. We had to give up a lot of picks, but I think it's really worth it here. He should go up a lot of overalls. I'm going to move him to the point guard, and he does go up to 84. So we do not have to bring back Kennedy now. After that, our depth should be pretty fine as it is. So I'm going to sign some more forwards just in case. So we need another small forward. So Mason to a minimum contract, and I'm also going to go ahead and say I'm just going to re-sign Craig Smith just for extra depth purposes. Then we also I'm going to sign one more center. I'm going to go ahead and just re-sign, or just bring in, let's say we give in Harry Wagner. Why not? So bring in these nice veteran players, and after that I'll see you guys in player progression. 4 guys are just going to keep going up, which is amazing. Michael Reed, it's up. Serge Ibaka, it's only up 1 overall, man. I really want him to develop, but it's looking like he's really not. Greg Monroe is up as well, and then Roger Mason's down. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully we can win a championship. This year we won over 65 games. We won 66. We won 66 and 16. We finally go ahead and make the NBA Finals at least. This Suns team has Kawhi and Tim Duncan. So game 1 we got 23 from Kevin Durant, 22 from James Harden. Game 2 we're gonna win it. So 3 of these from Kevin Durant, 24, and then 20 from DeAndre Jordan. Wow. And then game 3 we're gonna take the 3-0 lead. We got 20 from Kawhi, and 28 from Harden. In game 4 they're gonna get 1 game on us. Okay, let's just not. Kawhi at 46 points. Let's not choke this, and let's just go ahead and beat them in 5. Alright, in 6. Okay, we beat them inside. I kind of got scared there for a sec. Alright, now we gotta play the Portland Trailblazers. So, they do not have Damian Lillard right now at the moment, but they have Gerald Henderson, Rudy Gay, Brandon Ray, Ennis Freedom, Eric Gordon. Okay. It's pretty good, but we're a better team, obviously. Is that Allen Iverson? Yeah, that's Allen Iverson. I don't know how they got him to get on their team. But anyway, game 1, we got 25 from KD, 24, then 21 from Michael Reed. Came in clutch, okay? Game 2, we got 26 from Kevin Durant, 23 from Russell Westbrook, and 22. Michael Reed is going off, man. Like, does he hate this team or something? I don't know what's going on, but it's very good to see that he is playing good as a role player. So, and then game 3, we're gonna take the 3-0 lead. We got 32 from James Harden, 25 from Michael Reed. He's going off. Maybe that was the best trade. And then game 4, we're gonna sweep him. And in the box score, we got 25. So we got 30 from Westbrook, 25 from Harden, 21. Then Michael Reed finally slowed down, getting 6 points. So We gotta play the Utah Jazz. The Jazz have Mike. I mean, they only have Paul George. They got Rodney Stuckey and Walker Aldridge, Kimball Walker off the bench, Ty Lawson. Man, we might have hit a hole in the ground here, but let's see, or a bump in the road. See what happens. So game 1, we're gonna take. Game 2, we're gonna take. Game 3, we're gonna take. And game 4, okay, can we beat them in 5? We beat them in 5 to go to the NBA Finals to play the Washington Wizards. So they have. It's got a bunch of role players in their team. To be honest, the only really good player on this team is like Yao Ming, but he's not even averaging 20. So I guess, but let's see what happens. So game 1, we're gonna take. Game 2, game 3. Okay, they get 1 game. How are they gonna? They're gonna tie it up. Okay, we're gonna take the 3-2 lead. Can we go ahead and beat them in 6? Go ahead and win the NBA championship here. And it's a back-to-back scoring game with the Wizards have the lead heading into the 4th. It's still a close game, not gonna lie, but the Wizards are gonna take care of us. They're gonna force a game 7. All right, so 24 from Kevin Durant. Yao Ming had 31, so maybe I should never underestimated him. Got 32 from Jameer Nelson. So he's a 79. He's not really. All right, let's see what happens here. Game 7 for the NBA Finals. One of the biggest games here. We'll see what happens. All right, we won a championship. And we beat the Washington Wizards. So coming out of the first quarter, very, very hot, and we're looking like we're gonna take care of business, hopefully. And it's looking like we are gonna blow them out, and we're gonna win the NBA championship. All right, we got 36 from KD, 26 from Westbrook, 25 from Lou Williams, and 24 from James Brown. So we really came in clutch. We're gonna win the championship. Finals MVP going to Kevin Durant. 2 more years on this. So in the draft, I'm going to select Mason Plumlee, and then with the last pick in the draft, we got Mike Muscala on the board as well. We also got Paul Neto here, or Ron Neto. I'm just gonna go ahead and take Mike Muscala here. We took another center, which they could be using the trade. Don't get me wrong. So I'm actually gonna just accept Mason Plumlee here. Same play options. Michael Reed does accept his $22 million play option. I think that's kind of an overpay and might because of his last contract. But then Greg Monroe will accept that team option. Went up to a 78 overall. James Harden's a free agent. Definitely want to bring him back to the team. So James Harden, instead of letting him go or instead of trading him, I'm gonna actually bring him back. Then Lou Williams is also a free agent, and he doesn't have a qualifying offer, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give him a contract. It's only asked for $11 million, which I'm just gonna go ahead and bring him back. Apparently, we're hard capped. What? So I'm going to go 1 more year on this. In the draft, we went ahead and drafted Mason Plumlee, but I declined Mike Muscala. So team play options, I went ahead. Michael Reed did accept his $21 million play options, kind of an overpay, probably because of his last contract, because at that time he was averaging 20 points per game. Then I'm accepting Greg Monroe. Then qualifying offers, we just had James Harden. He's a free agent. So I'm going to bring back Lou Williams because he is a free agent as well. So Lou will come back to the team. Then James Harden, I have to wait until my term is over to go ahead and give him a contract. So I'm just going to go ahead. He has 19 offers now from a lot of teams. Wow. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and nat this offer here from the Miami Heat. Get him back as well as Lou Williams, and after that, we should be in the clear. I just want to run it back 1 more year or 1 or 2 more years here. Then after that, yeah, I'm just going to run it back, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. So, this year with the back-to-back number 1 seed, I would think so. Seed, and we got to play the Suns, but we got 24 from Kevin Durant, 22 from James Harden, 20 from Russell Westbrook, 16 from Lou. The reason why Harden is taking so long to average like 30 points per game because he's on a team with a lot of scorers like Kevin Durant. I'm not saying they're holding him back, but that's probably the reason why. So, yeah, I'll see what happens. So, DeAndre Jordan with 12 and 12, really good back. Really good center. We got 12 from Serge Ibaka, 16 from Lou Williams against the Suns. They have Kawhi Leonard and Tim Duncan still, but we should be able to beat them once again. We do beat them in 4. Play the Houston Rockets. So, George Hill, Xavier Henry, Trevor Razor, Amari Stoudemire, JaVale McGee. So, against the Rockets, we're going to beat them in 5. So, we only lost 1 game so far. We punched our ticket to the conference finals to play this team. Oh, gosh. So, Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony, this team, yeah. So, Dwayne Wade just won MVP. Was averaging 40 points per game. We're screwed. And then Carmelo Anthony's averaging 30. So, yeah, we're probably done. It's probably where it ends. We sweep them to play the Washington Wizards. Never mind. Wizards right now, they have, I think we can beat this team. Once we beat them last year. Come on. We're going to sweep them to get our second NBA championship with this team. This probably would have happened if this team would have stick together and if Kevin Durant didn't leave to go to Golden State and James Harden, they didn't trade him. So now I want to go 1 last year on this to see if we can repeat to build an absolute dynasty here. no picks in the draft, but Kevin Durant declined his player option. So qualifying offers, we got Greg Monroe. I'm definitely gonna extend that. So free agency time. Kevin Durant's gonna be my main player I want to bring back. I'm gonna give him an absolute bag, more than he's offering me. He's been loyal, and I'm gonna bring him back on a 5-year deal. If he signs with us, man, because that would be terrible. Okay, we're offering the most money, and we're gonna get him back. Safalocia is also getting some offers. Honestly, I'm just gonna go ahead and re-sign Michael. I mean, I wish there was better options out there. There probably is, but he is 35. I'll give him a 1-year deal. If that's fair. A 1 year, $5 million proven deal. And then after that, I'm just gonna bring back the 2 of these guys for now. And then PJ Tucker. I mean, Safalo. She's getting a lot of offers, and I don't want to lose him for nothing. So I'll just go ahead and give him a contract, get him back under contract. So he has like 1, 2, 3. He has like 5 or 4 offers. So I'm also gonna go and retain. I mean, is there better options than PJ Tucker? That's the question. I mean, probably not. I'm just gonna go ahead and bring him back. Nice. You know. I'm just gonna bring him back. And then Greg Monroe, after this qualifying offer, I'll bring him back as well. So I'm gonna bring back 4 of these guys. Then Greg Monroe, I'll give him a nice contract, and then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully we can repeat. KD is your MVP, but this year we won 72 games this year. Wow, okay, so we won 72 games. That is a very good accomplishment here. We got to play the Warriors in the first round. So Stephen Curry, and then they also, they got JJ Redick. It's okay, but we could win. Let's see what happens. We're gonna win in 5, and the Portland Trailblazers. Honestly, I'm just gonna zoom past this here and see what happens, and we are gonna beat the Blazers in 6, and we gotta play Utah. And wow, okay, we're gonna lose by Utah, so we couldn't repeat. At least we won 2 championships in the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Tomorrow or someday will be a 2K24 video. This year we did win 72 games. We did end up losing by the Utah Jazz in 6. So the Jazz didn't have that good of a team, but we did lose by them. So tomorrow will be a 2K24 video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the last video of 2K23. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.